Hello everyone! Today we are going to practice some Taekwondo leg stretches. I'm demonstrating these stretches for you in a park, so it's good for you when you go out for a run or do some outdoor exercises because you can just use the objects around you to help you with the stretches. Here I'm using a bench to do the leg stretches. Here are some of the Taekwondo stretching exercises that you can use to improve your flexibility and hopefully reduce potential injuries like a strained hamstring that might occur during Taekwondo class. You should stretch for at least 10 minutes before doing Taekwondo, and you should also stretch after Taekwondo when your body is warmed up and limber in order to maximize your flexibility. Remember, do not bounce when you stretch. Do each Taekwondo stretch slowly and do not try to stretch beyond your body's limits. In addition, you should always see a doctor before starting any strenuous exercise. As you can see here, I just put my leg on a bench, bend my knee and try to push a little bit forward. And then I turn and I use my other leg to pull a little bit on the muscles and make sure that I'm feeling more relaxed when I'm doing these techniques. And then I lean on my leg and try to breathe out when I'm doing this technique. And now I'm pushing my knee out and then pushing it in. I always make sure to stretch my back. It's very important to do a good back stretch, and then you can start doing these kinds of hip exercises that can help you with the high kicks. So here I'm doing a kick, which is not really a kick, this is just a leg swing. But this swing is very important for you when you do any type of high kicks. So just hold on to the bench and swing your leg behind you as high as you can, and don't forget to turn your head and look where you're actually kicking. This is very important because when you do a back kick, you are not just kicking behind you, you actually want to see the target. Now let's do some other leg swings. As you can see here, I'm holding onto the bench and doing the leg swinging to the side of me. This side leg swinging is good because it can help you to do a higher yopchagi. The yopchagi, as you know, is the side kick. Just try to hold on to a bench or something that's like lower than your hips and swing your left leg or your right leg to the side as high as you can, and make sure that you always follow up and look for the end of your leg. So make sure that you're actually trying to kick as high as possible, and then you always look for the target. Now let's do again back leg swing. As you can see here, I'm still holding onto the bench and looking forward. Now I'm not looking behind me because the point of this exercise is to kick as high as possible. The higher you kick your leg, the lower your torso can go. So be sure that you hold onto the bench tightly. After you have done the leg swinging, put your leg on the bench and lean on your leg and try to make it as straight as possible. And then put your other leg on the bench, straighten it and lean forward. Don't forget to breathe out. That can make you go a little bit lower. This way you can help your knee and your hip stretch. You can do a side stretch this way as I'm demonstrating it. Just put your leg on the bench, hold on to the bench with two hands, and then bend the knee that's on the ground. This way you are stretching your whole leg, but it's a very good stretch, especially for your inner thighs. Let's do it with the other side as well. Make sure that when you bend your knee, you also breathe out. Do this technique very slowly. Don't push yourself too far. and make sure that your leg is straight, that's on the bench. Thank you for watching. See you later.